here we go. The first game of 2025. Manchester United travel away to Anfield to take on an in-form Liverpool. Am I nervous? Do we have a chance?
No!
Hell no.
Please, no!
But wait a minute, Mick.
No!
Why are you shitting your pants?
I don't know.
Let me remind you that this is a derby and form goes out the window.
Let me answer that question. I am Captain Bruno of Manchester United. It is true that form goes out the window, but lately our form have been dog shit, losing 5 games out of 6. These freaking bin dippers with that bald fraud Arne Slot have been lucky this season. I mean Mo Salah scoring for fun and still those Scouser clowns, as management won't give him a new contract. And how about Van Disney Dyke with that gay-ass ponytail? I can't stand that guy and Darwin Núñez, not to mention that fake Scottish passport McAllister. Nah, we going to Anfield to poke the bear in the ass.
If you say so, Captain Bruno. Well, Liverpool have only lost just one of their 13 Premier League games against Manchester United. As a matter of fact, won 7 and draw 5. And us United, we only won one away. The previous 8 league away games at Anfield, draw 4 and lost 4. So let's get right into the show, shall we? Let's see, can Ruben Amorim do the unthinkable? It's showtime.
Welcome back to MUFC RealistTV and Beat the Press. Please stay tuned to find out these top stories with your host, Mick Ruby. Welcome to Beat the Press. Here we go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go, people. It's Friday. It's chill. And of course, this is the big one. Or is it the little shop of horrors, as this deluded by this intro? Can Ruben Amorim beat the inform Arne Slot? Or should we go to Las Vegas and just do the slot machine? This is what we're going to talk about, of course. We're going to talk about a little bit about the transfer news to round up what's been going on in the transfer news today. Of course, if you missed this morning show video, go back and check it, because I'm not going to regurgitate. But of course, we're going to talk about Ruben Amorim's press conference. We're going to have a look at what's been said and done. What I'm going to do here as well is to sort of, together with you, potentially have a call-in show. Let me know in the chat if you're willing to come in and have a say. How can we beat Liverpool? Is it possible? Anfield, oh come on, listen, we haven't won away at Anfield for a long time, and this is like, you know, a video that I don't really feel like I want to make, because I grew up like watching Liverpool versus United, and we used to always beat them, but lately it's been like dog shit and like really. So how you all doing, how you're feeling? I created a poll, so please get into the poll as well. Let me just give you a massive shout out who's in the Z house. Jarvis Cocker is in the house. Big up to you, Jarvis. How you doing? Jarvis, you got the link. Just come in. Have your safe. Calm yourself down, ma. Calm, Mick. Because is it Panic at the Disco? Can we get something out of this game? You got to believe. You got to be like Pink. You know that song? Gotta get up and try. But currently, we're playing without wingbacks. So it is like that song with the Tom Petty. Learning to fly. But we ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. So maybe we'll come down. Because reports saying that we're not going to, you know, have that many games in January. And Ruben Amorim might have a little bit more time to practice. Anyway, good evening, people. Good evening, Dino Hughes. How you doing? Good evening. Listen. A reverse. I like this. Reverse psychology. Jarle Malmin coming in. It's not going to be the 7-up t-shirts, right? Come on. 7-0 to United. That is the spirit. Jarle, that is the spirit. Because if you look at the Opta supercomputer, I'm shitting my pants, man. I'm really shitting my pants. Opta supercomputer has not given us many odds to win this game. And I'm going to show you this one. La. Opta match prediction, 70.6% to Liverpool win and a 2.7% to United. I like it because when you're the underdogs, you're a wounded animal. Nobody expects you to win. Everyone expects us to be steamrolled. But look, you know, Bruno is back. Ugarte is back. You know, obviously it's going to be a different game. Like, I will just get right into how we're going to stay into this game and how we can agitate and win. Yeah, we can. You got to believe, because if you're going to war, you're not going to come in with the white flag straight away, like come to Anfield and lay it down there. No, you're not going to show the yellow belly. You got to show fight, determination, grit. And how we're going to line up? Stay tuned for this video, because this is what I'm going to cover. Good evening, Barman. What you saying? Good evening to you. Yeah, Barman coming in with positivity. I like it. 3-2. 3-2. Hope the lads turn up for the fight. 100%. Barman, you are kind of my sergeant that I would take to battle with me. I believe in your positivity. 100%. 3-2 or 32. Mr. Dino Hughes is coming in also raw to say, I want to be positive to say the United 2-1, but I cannot see how we are going to beat them. 4-0 Liverpool. It hurts to say that. Oh, God. It hurts. You know what? We are here to pump it up. We are here to sort of give a little bit positivity, because if I look around, there is only negativity. And the transfer window is open. Ruben Amorim spoke, and we're going to listen to that as well. Dark Crow Mick, at least we can do Amorim. At least, Mick, the least we can do, Amorim, is to minimize the bleeding. Stop the bleeding. Yes. You know what? Very interesting fact, Dark Crow. You know, the legend that spoke about the open heart surgery. Listen, the scalpel is out right now with Amorim. We sort of cut it open. We're doing the open heart surgery as we speak. So by summer, we probably stitched up that and done a bypass totally. We will see. Lucky singing in the house. Lucky zing, zing, zing. It's game over. It's this game wrote off as well, 3-1 to Liverpool. Oh, come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on. This game right off as well, 3-1 Liverpool. Come on. Where's your Oh, here's some positivity. Rush Mano coming in raw, gifted 10 membership. Rush Mano, you are coming in raw. Like, I've been live for 6 minutes and you coming in with memberships already. Love you pieces to pieces, brother. Who became a member? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. David F. was gifted a membership. Welcome to the family. Barman was gifted a membership. Thomas Vegenes is in the house, also gifted a membership. Let's see. Luan France was gifted a membership. Big up Luan as well. Nico Ava as well. Big up Nico. How you doing? Overhead Kick TV was gifted a membership. Wow, massive legend. Must Play was gifted a membership. Ryan Byrne was gifted a membership. Alistair Dirks, big up Alistair. How you doing? Nakil S was gifted a membership as well. So massive raw. Man, this an uppercut straight away. What a positivity. Listen, everyone, give Rush Mano a massive thanks in the chat as well. Big up, Rush Mano. Thank you so much. You're the gifted, never stops gifting. You are the legend here, man. Let's go. Let's go to 50,000 subscribers in 2025. Yeah, 100%. But I got a confession to make. On a serious note, you know I'm real. Like, you know, I like to put my hearts on the sleeve like Ruben. I've been suffering from a condition called fatigue, right? So that is kind of the reason why you don't see me do much videos. To do a video, to gather myself, it is like, you know, horrendous at the moment. Like, you know, after a stream, I feel exhausted. And that is why. So bear with me while I'm battling through this. Like, you know, it's kind of temporary, but my doctor's been saying, like, you know, take it easy, Mick, take it easy. But anyway, I love this community. I love talking football. I talk United. You guys are my family. And of course, I'm here enjoying. You're my therapy, guys. Anyway, thank you for the membership as well, what you are saying here, Barman. Thank you. Rush Mano is a winner. 100%. He is a legend here. Listen, guys, let's dive right into the stories. Like, you know, I want to hear from you. First and foremost, like, we have some positivity. Y'all and Mamin with the pepperoni pizza come in and say 0-0. A draw. That could be a plausible result. Why not? A draw is a draw, right? We have tough fixtures coming, and of course, Arsenal in the FA Cup. So yeah, this could be a confident booster. But wait a minute. Isn't it something to say overconfidence can also lose you the game, right? These guys are a little bit cocky, overconfident, right? They're going in looking at us. You know what? You guys are dog shit at the moment. We're going to steamroll over you. A wounded animal is the most dangerous animal. Depends on how the boys turn up at Anfield. And by the way, the away going fans need to be on the 13 rock, to be honest. Let's throw some rocks. Sadek is in the house as well. Big up legend. Sadek, what you saying here? Big up Rush as well. Dino Hughes, what you saying here? Let's go. If these players cannot get fired up for this game, then they don't deserve to wear this shirt at all. Listen, this shirt is the most heaviest shirt you can wear, Dino. 100%. Yeah, they need to show effort. Team performance is required to get anything from this game. 100%. Stick to that thought because we're going to dive right into that, how we're going to win this game later on in this video. Stay tuned and let people know that we are live. The more, the merrier, 100%. How's your weekend going so far? It's Friday, TGIF. And by the way, after this, go to Jarvis's Tactical Devils because Jarvis and Stu would do a tactical pre-match video as well. So guys, Jarvis, if you're listening, go to Jarvis's channel. Perhaps Jarvis will come in here and have a say as well. Let me see, Yala, what you're saying here. Oh, you should stay away from United until you do better. This club will not help you condition, Mick. Listen, anything can kill you, Yala. You know what I mean? Look, you look at Ollie, like, you know, when he came to United, look, handsome, dapper man, your fellow Norwegian colleague. And once he left, he looked like 10 years older. And this is what the club does to you, man. Seriously, jokes aside. Gray Sheridan, believe. If we beat Liverpool, what you're saying, Grace is coming in here to say, if we beat Liverpool, title charge. I'm not going to go that far, Grace. I love your positivity, but no title charge. Potentially a top 4 charge. I think the last time I looked at the table, we are 11 points away, 4th, to be honest. So, listen, 3 points there. Boom, bash, bush. Yeah, anything could happen, right? You know, Premier League, I mean, a game of football is a 2 halves, what I'm keep saying, my famous word. But so is Premier League as well. So now we're kicking off the second half. So we had a dog shit of a first half, you know, Ten Hag sacked. We got a new manager in, you know, sporting director was sacked. Ruben Amorim changed the style of play, playing 3-4-3. We are kind of looking, how do we play this? We have low IQ players that don't understand. But apparently now, let's go into the January window and get some players in, if there is some money. We're going to talk about that. Lilis United coming in here, say, Mick Brate. Brate means brother in Serbian. I'm busy, but I wanted to say, hi, I quit United games from Bournemouth. I've issued why. Yeah. Listen, I hear what you're saying, brother. Listen, let me repeat. You quit the games, watching games since Bournemouth. I have issues with my heart. I need a break from this team. Yeah, man. Seriously, if this team is breaking you down, man, mental health issues, take a break. Go for a walk, do some pottery, find a hobby, but stay away from the stressful moments because this team can put you to the grave, apparently. Sadek, what you're saying here, my friend, we all love our club, Mick, and you need to take care of your health too. True. You know what? Honest to God, Sadek, you know, I am so good myself to give advice to other people on my daily work and what I do. But I'm so bad and taking other people's advice. You know, I know better, but food for thought. Yeah, I will take your in consideration. And that's what I've been doing. Nakiles, morning to you as well. Morning, where are you, my friend? Morning. For me, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. And that's why I'm staying up because I love this community. I love you guys. And this is what I'm here for, right? You know, so please, if you haven't smashed the like button, please do it for Mick Ruby and for everyone else in this community. 3 a.m. in the morning, uproar, talking to you. Y'all, I mean, what you're saying here. Oh, I wish you the best to recover, Lilis. Me too. Guys, Lilis, you know, you've been here from the very first beginning. You're a legend in this community. Take it easy, my friend. And talk to me anytime. You have my DMs, you have everything. Just reach out to me, you know. When the tough gets going, the tough gets going. Yeah, 100%. Nikki, what you saying here? It's just after 9 a.m. for you. You're in New Zealand, bro. Jesus Christ. We have all the way down under, even more down under. New Zealand is the southest you can come. Man, are you in Christchurch? Where are you? Which part of New Zealand are you? I've been in New Zealand, man. I did Rotorua. I did Wellington. I did Christchurch. Man, absolutely smashing beautiful, right? 9 a.m. in the morning, New Zealand time. Guys, this is cracking. Listen, are we all gassed up now? Are we all warmed up? No hamstrings like Luke Shaw or stretching muscles like, you know, you know, I'm talking about the guy that's injured to March. Mason Mountain. Yeah. Listen, Devils United is in the house. Big up Devils United. How you doing? Good evening to you, man. And Trevor is in the house as well. Trevor Wade. Yeah. Happy New Year to you too. Guys, if I haven't told you this before, since we don't meet in person, I wish you a bloody good happy new year. Like, you know, forget about 2024, look forward 2025 and think positive. You know, if you are in the shit, if you keep beating yourself in negativity, you're going to be negative. But if you start thinking positive, like, what is the worst that could happen, 100%. So big up to you. So think positive. Let's start fresh and start believe. But of course, it's always the hopes that kills you, right? So like you're saying, there should be warning for all United supporters. A warning sign. Man, seriously, there should be a warning triangle, warning sign before you watch United. Warning, this can cause mental health and heart attacks. Boom, boom, before you watch any stream. Stunning nation, New Zealand. 100% agree. That's the most beautiful nation I ever visit. Let me know in the chat, have you visited New Zealand, and what is your favorite destination? Let's go. And Nas is saying, big up Nas 87. Lucky Singh is as well saying, my focus getting Casemiro, Joshua Zirkzee, Ericsson to new clubs. Talk about that later. Auckland is where you live. Wow, I've been to Auckland, man. I love that little, it's a small town, isn't it? Right? It's so small. And the weather keeps changing all the time. I remember absolutely smashing. I went from Sydney and to Auckland, landed, got a rent-a-car and just drove around. Amazing, mate. Amazing. 100%. G Wolf is in the house. Legend, G Wolf. I haven't seen you for ages. Happy New Year, bro. Hope you're all well. Look, listen, G Wolf. Hope you're well too. Listen, if you guys want to come in later on in the show, this is a call-in show, right? We're going to cover the news first. But if you want to come in, let me know in the chat. Let me know if you are ready to come in and talk. Just express yourself, how you feel. Do you reckon we can get a result? What is your score prediction? X, Y, Z. G Wolf, if you're one of them, let me know. Anyone, everyone is welcome. This community is all for you. So let me know in the chat. Just write me in the chat and I will share the link. 100%. Listen, guys, let's dive into Ruben Amorim's presser, right? If you missed it. Let's do that. Let's listen to what Ruben had to say today. That is what we are here for as well. Listen, Ruben Amorim, come on. We haven't done a presser for a long time. Let's go, Ruben.
Welcome, everybody. Happy New Year. Press conference for our Premier League game against Liverpool on Sunday. First section embargoed until 1.
Can you all hear sound?
Yeah.
Hello, Ruben. What's the mood been like around the place this week, given the team's form as you prepare to go to Anfield this weekend?
We have more time to train.
More time to train?
To train with the team. I think that can help us. Even the environment, of course, is a difficult moment because we are losing too many matches. We are going to face the best team this year. But like I said, with trainings, we feel more the team. We prepare more the team, and we want to improve the performance compared to the last game.
So basically saying okay, we know that he never had the chance to train with his team. He said he had 5 training sessions or 4, but this has been 1 week off. Basically, they had more time on the training pitch, more time to prepare for Liverpool, and we got fit players back into the squad. Bruno is back from his red card suspension. Potentially Ugarte is back as well. Listen, that's going to be interesting to see how we're going to line up as well. But I've already prepared my lineup. Let's continue.
In brilliant form at the moment. What gives you the belief that you can go there and get something this weekend?
Because in football, one game, anything can happen.
Yes, football, in one game, anything can happen. And this is a derby where form goes out the window. Or
if you talk about the season, almost every time the best win.
Yeah, but remember, we went to City and played away and we won against City. So what is to say we can't go to Anfield and turn up? Because football, it's Newton law, right? What comes up must come down. And Liverpool, traditionally, they start well, but, second half, they are coming into a slumber. Could Ruben Amorim put a little bit of a spanner in the wheel for the winning machine?
But in the moment, they are better than us.
Yeah.
On the context, but on the performance, what we have to do, simple things, and I think we need to improve the simple things to play these kind of games, and we have the responsibility to play to win a game.
Yeah, simple.
On Monday, Joshua Zirkzee came off. He didn't get a great reception. There's been a lot of talk about him, and there's been suggestions of interest from other clubs. Have you spoken to him about what happened? Is he committed to this football club? What is his situation?
Yeah,
Simon Stone is fishing for gossip here, what's going on, because today there was reports that potentially a swap deal for Dusan Vlahovic and Xerxes.
His situation is the same the other players. He had that situation during the game is really hard for any player, but this can happen, and they understand this part of football. Sometimes you are in the good moment in your careers. Other time the things don't happen the way you like. So he's focused on. He trained very well, but we have to understand sometimes the players feel that lack of confidence, and then in the game they had difficult moments. But
Yeah, but still, I can't remember any United manager for a long time hooking out a player 33rd minute. And you're talking about confidence, right? That confidence crushed. So there's no really valid explanation other than say in layman's terms, you're a dog shit, mate. I took you out.
have to move on and to pass to the next game.
Two players who've been doing reasonably well, Harry Maguire and Ahmad. What is their contract situation? Because Harry Maguire, his contract's due to, well, both of them due to expire quite soon.
Yeah, Ahmad is near. Harry Maguire is going to trigger our option.
That was the breaking news today. Harry Maguire stays for another year. So basically, his contract is expiring this year, but there has always been a clause extension for another year. So Man United have triggered that 1 year extension. We're going to talk about it later as well, but also music to my ears that we're actually offering Ahmad a new contract. He's been our best player this season. Under Ten Hag, he didn't even, was thinking to leave because he didn't get game time.
I spoke with him this morning, and I told him that he has to improve his game on the pitch. We need him a lot. And also he needs to improve as a leader because we all know the situation that he had here, but we need him a lot in this moment. So we are going to trigger happily the option for Harry.
Sorry, is he a key player? Because obviously he was captain. Many people thought he was going to leave this football club, and then there's always been this uncertainty. De Ligt came in. Nobody was absolutely sure.
It's the same as Josh. Imagine Josh. There are moments in the career of a player that are different, and I think he coped very well with these struggles. And when you look our team, we are starving for leaders on the pitch. So he's a leader. He has to improve that part. He has to improve his game. So we are happy to continue with Harry.
Oh, Harry Maguire. But it makes sense, though, because we're losing Johnny Evans. We're losing Lindelof as well. So we can't get rid of a third centre-back. That'd be too much. So you got to keep somebody. And if you're going to play three in the back, Harry Maguire is your third wheel, Not as a starter, in my opinion, but just as off the bench. Is he expensive on? Yes. Apparently, he's agreed to sort of cut down his wages a bit, but it's not a bad shout, right? Harry Maguire in the back three, can work and actually really, really much improved. So I have no objections knowing that Lindelof is going to leave and potentially Johnny Evans. And he's talking here, we need leaders, and he's definitely a leader.
Ruben, you said there's no point referencing the January transfer window as a solution for Manchester United, given the need
Transfers.
to sell to buy. And you said you've had extended time in training now. So what solutions have you managed to find on the pitches here at Anfield?
It's everything together. We need time to work on the basic things. Like I said, it's the only way. Of course, when the windows open, we can try to do something, and we will try to do something. But I think in the next weeks we are going to have more time to train, and we have to improve. That's the only way, because we had a lot of games without training. Now we will have more space to grow. But you can see that the context is worse in the moment because we had a lot of losses. So we have to manage everything. So the only solution is to work hard and try. We cannot change the last game. We can evaluate, work on it, but we cannot change the last game. So let's focus on the next one and work hard during the week.
So basically, he's kind of a little bit of acknowledging that, we're going to try to do something in the January window. He must know that the club are looking, especially in the left wing back situation, but also in the striker position. But here's Melissa Reddy asking him a question, probably fishing a little bit about transfer news. But what he's saying here is basically like, we got more time to train and I have more time to assess, potentially bringing in some youth players and pretty much get the best out of this squad. What if Rashford doesn't leave? What if Manchester United don't do any business at all? So basically what he's trying to say here, the way I interpret it is like, I will have more time, more training session, more drills, and we will take it from there. I don't know what you guys thinking. Let me know in the comment section. What was your interpretation of this question? Let's continue.
You said you'll try something during the window. Is there positions in particular that you're hoping to get help in?
I will keep that to myself. We'll try to do something.
And then in terms of your approach, there's been lots of
I keep it to myself.
I know you can't betray your principles. Can you make a few tweaks, possibly adding in an extra midfielder against Liverpool?
No, I adapt all the time. We played most of the games with three. So Bruno sometimes was in a different position, but he was on the midfield. So sometimes it's not a big difference. I know that people look for the three defenders, but I don't see the game like that. I adapt for every opponent because I think it's really important. No matter the quality of our team, we have to look at the opponent to understand what kind of game we will have. So I will do the same with the same principles. Like I said, we need time.
So basically stick around because he's talking about adaptation here. He adapts. So how will he line up against Liverpool? I mean, she talked about adding an extra midfielder. So stick around for that one because I'm going to walk my theory the way I see potentially Ruben will line up as well.
Can I ask you talk about the time you've had, this is the first full week between games. What has been the focus in training?
Everything. The small things, the transitions, I think you can see the lack of possession in the last game, in the first half. The control of the game was really, everybody was so anxious, so nervous. The crosses is really important. Everything, set pieces. So it's hard to say one thing. We work in a lot of things, but I think the possession, the way we control the tempo of the game, the understanding where you should play, was the main focus this week.
Hi, Ruben. The Marcus Rashford situation at the moment, has anything changed over the last week? Because he's been left out, he's been on the bench. Is he still going to be a part of Manchester United in the next few weeks?
It's the same situation. At the moment, he's ill. He's not training. So we'll see in the future, but this is like a normal player. Then I make a selection. So
Sounds like Marcus Rashford is not ill. He was on the bench. Marcus Rashford is on the shop window. This is going to be the 5th consecutive game, and this against Liverpool, not in the squad, apparently, according to reports. Ill?
Is he ruled out for the weekend, or could he be fit?
I think he's going to be out this week. He's not training, so we'll see. But I think this week is.
So the question: he's not. Here's Amorim saying Rashford is not going to be part. He's not training. I mean, this got to be something brewing, like in the transfer window for Rashford. 100%. There is rumors about Osimhen swap deal with Rashford and stuff like that, right? They just don't want to injure him. That's the thing, right? So listen. Magically, what's Barman is saying, Rashford magically became ill, right? He's been ill for 5 weeks. I don't believe one word of this. I think that is a transfer window happening for Rashford. We saw stories today, contradictory reports on Twitter that Rashford looks to stay. He wants to fight for his place. But if he's not fighting for his place, where is he? Where is he? No, I think there is a push out of the door for Rashford here, 100%. I don't want to talk more about Rashford. That's what it is.
On Anfield, this is the longest run United have gone without actually winning there. You played there with Benfica. What were your experiences of it? What are you looking to expect?
We know that is going to be a tough moment, really different context from both teams. They had that base, that strong base for long years, and they are a strong team. But like I said, we work this week to win the game. We will try to do that.
James. Yeah. Ruben, going to Anfield is very difficult at the best of times when you're in form. Obviously, the team aren't, and Liverpool are flying. It's 9 years since United won there. There's
9
been some
years.
very big defeats since then, 4-0 and 7-0 at Anfield, 5-0, 3-0 at home. There's a lot of scar tissue is built up. Are you worried going into that game?
No, I'm just focused on the performance.
That's it?
I am not focused on losing or what could happen. Like I said, we had some losses. We prepared this game to win, and we know what we are going to face. So my focus is to prepare the team to not suffer that difficult moments. If you saw it in the first 15 minutes against Newcastle. I want to improve that.
Yeah, he was suffering.
Control of the ball, prepare the players for each situation, and that our focus is not thinking about any bad result.
You can't afford a start at Anfield like you had against Newcastle.
I think that is clear. That is clear. That is a massive problem for us. And it was not just this game. When I arrived, we were scoring one goal in the first minutes and then change. And that is really important. When you are in the bad moment, when we suffer a goal, it's so hard to connect the players in the game plan. So we have to be prepared for a strong start from Liverpool. And to be prepared for that is to start strong with the ball.
But the question I have here for Ruben Amorim, because I've been very critical, if you've been watching my stream, ever since Arsenal, I've been saying, Ruben Amorim, your rotational work, I do understand because of the injuries and stuff like that to avoid, but you don't start your strongest 11 first. You start with the weakest 11, and then in the second half, you put in the best team, right? So basically, for the past couple of games, we've been going, 1-0 down, 2-0 down, and the second half, we kind of going for that, Sir Alex Ferguson's Fergie time, which is not working, right? It worked against City, of course, but this against Liverpool, mate, you better start fast and start with the team that you usually select in the second half. That is my opinion, and I hope he does it. I really hope, to be honest.
That is important.
Last question in this section. Hey, Ruben, you said that you were a minute ago that you were starving of leaders in the team. How essential is that? Your senior players start stepping up, start showing a bit of leadership now if you're going to get out of this slump?
Yeah, I think it's not one thing of our team. If you want to be a top team, you have to be leaders, and we have that in the dressing room, but they have to step up because we have a lot of young kids also, and this moment is really hard. Because you can look at the table, but you are still Manchester United. So this gap and this pressure of a big club in a really low moment is really hard to cope. So we need the guys that more experienced to help the others.
And that might be a key element here, because he's absolutely correct. You need leaders. You need more senior figures. You can't just have kids, right? In order to do that, you can't train that. So you need to also go to the market. And are we looking to bring in more of a senior striker, a senior left back, a left winger, a senior midfielder? In all glory, like Man United can go in and just, getting those kids, like, the untapped grassroots, like what we're currently doing. But you need to have a little bit of a mix. You need to bring in experience as well that can sort of teach the kids as well, like, ethics as well, and what winning mentality is. If you're a young kid, like, Garnacho, 20 years of age, Højlund, you're not there yet. You're not there. You need somebody to look up to and just like, help me, Ronda, help me, because, I'm not a leader, right, at the moment. So people look up to Rashford, and Rashford's been a bad example. People look up at Harry Maguire, and that is kind of the reason, in my opinion, why they extended another year, because they need more senior figures to be there for the kids as well, in my opinion. So let's continue. That is the end of the press conference, guys. So thank you. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that is correct, what he was saying here? And at the end of the day, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I want to go into the comment section what you guys are saying. A senior goalkeeper. Yeah. But look, let's talk about what he said here. Like, of course, the mountain of being the Man United manager at the moment. He knows, he said, like, he was there on the touchline against Newcastle, and he was suffering, right? He was suffering. You need wingers. You need wingbacks. You look at the number 10s, like, Garnacho hasn't started. There is some reports saying that Man United are willing to cash in on Garnacho. And would you do that deal? Like, if you know that Garnacho is not working as a sort of number 10, left-sided number 10, right? He hasn't really been starting him either. So apparently there is value on the market. There's Spanish clubs like Atletico Madrid willing to offer 60 million. And for that 60 million, you can cash in and you can get what you need in that system. So there's going to be some sacrificial lambs, right? Marcus Rashford, again, was confirmed. He's not going to be part of this squad. So that tells me he's out on the shopping window, 100%. Who else? Diego Dalot was also reported that he might go to Real Madrid. Who knows? Casemiro is not the future. Eriksen is also hopefully going to leave. So there might be some money here. He was asked by Melissa Reddy, like, is there going to be any transfers? Like, I keep it to myself, right? That's what he said. Put Heaton in, 100%. Yeah, Heaton is much, much better, 100%. Suffering is part of this. What Barman is saying is part of this job. Amorim is... he's a tough guy, but he definitely wears his heart on his sleeve. Like, he expresses his emotions, Barman, as well, and he will ride the storm as he predicted. It's like he knew what he was getting into. Like, come on, you don't change a manager with a different, approach in system, right? Without expecting us to, and knowing that you're not going to be able to train. So yeah, listen, this season, come May, and I don't think that's, we potentially can get up to the top 4 spot, 5th, 6th maximum, but that means that we need to get on the bike here right now, tomorrow. Like, the players need to show up. He said, we've been having time to prepare. We are prepping for this game. We adapt towards the opponent as well. So it will be very interesting on Sunday, who's going to roll up. Will he be doing something surprise? Slot is sort of a manager that I watched his presser earlier, and he kind of reminds me like a carbon copy, the way he speaks, like Jurgen. They pretty much have what he said, a base model that I've been having for 8 years. In comes Slot, just takes over, plays the same style of play, same formation, and he's kind of have the same personality. When I looked at the presser, my God, is that Klopp in reincarnation? You never know. Anyway, Trevor Wade, what you're saying here doesn't really matter what he says. It's about winning at all costs. 100%, man. 100%. Let me see as well what you guys are saying as well. Yolam Amin is saying, basic what I was saying. I was very fascinated with Slot, right? He looks a little bit like Bruce Willis. But Bruce Willis is more handsome. Bruce Stauser. Yeah. But he's the mastermind in the league. Who thought about that? Liverpool didn't do any recruitment. He just basically took over a ready-made team, which is about to be decimated. As of now, Mo Salah is free to speak to whoever the F he wants. Trent Alexander, the same. These 2 key players are running down the contracts, right? Real Madrid wants to make a cheeky bid for Trent, or they will get him for free. They're confident to wait to get him for the free in this summer. But they're also looking, because they need a right back, and they're looking at Diego Dalot. So potentially get Diego Dalot and get Trent for free in the summer. Brilliant piece of business. Brilliant piece of business. But let's continue, guys. What are you saying? Sorry about that. There's news coming in. You're not impressed by Slot at all, Barman. Yeah, he got a ready team, exactly. It follows in Klopp's footsteps. That's what it is. And that is what Ruben was speaking about. They have a base system already. Some guy just took over, It's like you have a DJ booth, you have the DJ playing, he warms up the crowd, and then he goes in the second DJ, take over the deck, and off you go, plays the same tunes. That's what it is. You don't see Amorim doing what Erik ten Hag did at Anfield last time. No, I don't. I think he will damage limited damage limitations, what you say. Anyway, guys, big up for all of you. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know in the comments, how do you think it will go? Could you imagine what you're saying here, Dino? Could you imagine if we go all in for Salah? Like me. PSG wants him. There was some reports saying that PSG is all over it. There's a lot of clubs all in for him. Would I take Salah to United? Good question, guys. Let's start a poll on that one. Let's do a community poll. First and foremost, I will just go to close this poll. I did a poll to say, do you think that Man United will beat Liverpool this Sunday? There was 2 answers, yes or no. And 38% believes no, and 62% says no, we will not beat them. End the poll. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. I ending the poll and start a new one. So, Mo Salah. We have Mo Salah with dressing. Would you take Mo Salah for free in the summer? Simple yes and no. Would you take Mo Salah in the... I put salad, sorry. Just for fun. Let's do that. Poll is running. Is it? No. Jesus, what's going on with my mouse? Here we go. There we go. Poll is done. Would you take Mo Salah for free in the summer? Get involved. Salah to United. What you saying, Trevor Wade? Does a leopard ever change the spot? Hell yeah. Yeah, true. He will go with the money. He's like, currently he's not getting paid the money. I mean, PSG was reported they were willing to offer him 500,000 euros per week. Man, Liverpool don't want him, offer him the money. That's what it comes down to. A legend, arguably the best striker that's been there in Liverpool, and they don't want him offering the money. It's a shambolic, right? You know, how long is a piece of string, Liverpool? Come on. You're having the best season, and you're going to lose your best striker, and you're going to lose Trent as well for free because you don't want to offer the money. My God. My God, my God, my God. Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Now, listen, I really, Caesar salad. Yes, what you're saying in Trevor. Get in there. Caesar salad. Listen, I like him as a player, but since he's from Liverpool, would I take any Liverpool player? It's like Michael Owen did the same thing. Who cares as long as he improves our team at the end of the day? Like, he's so much better than what we have. But he's still got Bundes. I think he's got 3 years in his tank, so why not? Like, you know. Is he? No, he's not over 300k. No, nobody's getting paid that. I don't think so. Can anyone confirm in the chat as well what is Mo Salah on? I am quite busy. Don't have 8 arms at the moment. So can you find out what Mo Salah's wage is? Listen, I can do that on my phone, by the way. Bloody hell. Let me check. Mo Salah wage salary in Liverpool. Let me see. Mo Salah Liverpool. Let's see. He gets 18.2 million Great British pounds, apparently. How much is that per week? Yeah, he's pretty much highly paid. He's on 300k a week. You're right. He was on 350. So what is he complaining about? He wants more money. He's on the same wage as Rashford, apparently, but more outputs than Rashford. So yeah, I don't want him. You don't want him. Let's just check the poll quickly before we get any Scouser virus. 67% says no. So that's pretty much it. End the poll. Bye-bye. Bygones. Go away, salad. We don't want dressing here. All right, peeps. Great stuff. We spoke a little bit about transfer news, guys. We did a video this morning. We are starting to do 8:30 UK time every morning. And we're changing the live streams in the evening time for 8 because I'm predominantly doing things solo at the moment. Sometimes we're going to have a guest panel, but we went into the transfer window and they sort of been transpiring ever since. Like, you know, Rashford is not getting picked. Victor Osimhen is picking up. He's kind of entourage saying, yeah, he's interested to come United. Do you think that there could be a potential swap deal? Because the other person in the dugout, which is Conte, really admires and wants Rashford, right? So there could be a like-for-like evaluation. They want 60 million for Osimhen, 60 million for Rashford. Rashford to Napoli, that would do magical wonders to go to Papa Conte there, right? Conte loves our Deadwood players, but Conte is a big fan of Rashford. And Rashford in Serie A, brace yourself. He'd be probably ripping it up. And probably he needs a little bit of a mental break. Go down, eat a little bit pasta, you know what? A little bit pizza, piazza, go take your entourage there for the nightclubs. Yo, Napolitana. But do you think that that deal can transpire? Right? Do you think? Would you take Osimhen to United? Or would you go for Victor Gyökeres? Apparently, there is some rumors and speculations that Gyökeres to United in January should be nailed on, but it all depends on the sale. If we can sell Garnacho for 60, Dalot for 50, Rashford, obviously we will get 3 signings in the January, but January is a very difficult window to do. So according to Ruben Amorim, he said, I keep it to myself. We see what we can do. Let me know in the, Casemiro is out at the door as well, apparently, to Saudi as well. That is a 375K a week, the highest wage bill earner off the window. Ericsson on 250, I think. Degodalo out, 100%. That's what you say, Lucky Singh as well. Since the morning rumors getting louder and louder about Osman Rashford. Yeah, definitely. It is getting louder and louder. Originally, there was reports from The Sun, but more credible journalists is coming out from that. All we're missing is Fabrizio Romano to say something, or Ornstein, but we will see. There was also reports regarding Joshua Zirkzee. Ruben Amorim was asked the question, why did you hook him up? You know, he spoke about confidence, but he was not, at the end of the day, if you're taking a player out in 33 minutes, you're shattering his confidence, right? The crux here was that Juventus are interested in Motta, the manager that used to manage Zirkzee at Bologna, right? He wants him on a seasonal loan, right? The reason why is because they can't afford it for financial restriction. And I did the video to say, why would you then swap your number 1 goal scorer, right? Apparently, he's the highest earner in Juventus. I think he's on about 400K a week, almost more than that. 470, 450K a week or something, Vlahovic. And they have a financial restriction. So they're doing it smart. Like, they will be a seasonal loan. They know that, United need a goal scorer. Zirkzee not working. They tried him as a number 9, number 10. He's 9.5. He will work in the Serie A again under Motta, to gain his confidence. That could be potentially a seasonal loan, right? With an option to buy, So I wouldn't say no, 100%, because Vlahovic is 190 tall, Serbian motherfucker. He's the proper number 9, the goal poacher, He's good in the air. He's a presence in the box. Could do a number for us in the season. And that is an option if we don't get a striker. Just do it like a seasonal swap, right? And by the way, I think that Juventus should then cover half of his wages, because we're not going to pay all this 450K a week wages, in my opinion. Rashford alongside McTominay, yeah, exactly. Like they'd be reunited, and Napoli would be unbeatable. Yeah, listen, Scooby-Doo, right? Cool. So why not? Apparently McTominay is doing well. And of course, Serie A is a little bit slower league, so Rashford will tear it up, I think, right? And I think that would be good for Rashford, Will we loan him out? I don't think so, right? Depends on what the club wants to do, right? But apparently we want to sell him. Vlahovic, what you're saying here, Dino, for me, is overrated. I would rather have Chiesa. Yeah, I don't know. But he's 24 years of age and fits the profile of what we're looking for. But, at the end of the day, we need a killer that can finish the dinner. Like an Osman. My God, I'd take Osman. If I had a choice, I did a poll this morning, and there was these 3 strikers. I said Vlahovic, Osman, and Gyökeres. And the poll came out that Gyökeres was number 1, which I totally agree. Osman number 2, and last was Vlahovic. The reason to say what I would like to go for Gyökeres, because he is the leading goal scorer in 2024. I think he scored about 64 goals in all competitions. He knows Ruben Amorim's system. He knows exactly. There will not take much time for him to adapt. He played in the Premier League. He knows Premier League. He knows Championship. And most important thing, he knows Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim got the best out of him. And of course, reunite, coming back to United, he might be scoring us some goals, potentially. So for me personally, I will go for a Victor Gyökeres. Let me know what you think. Who would you take? Let me create a poll regarding that as well. Let me start. I like doing these polls on the Friday. Start a poll, right? Who would you go for? Which striker would you take in January. In Jan to United. So we do, sorry for the misspelling. I'm just doing a poll very quickly. Vlahovic, we start Vlahovic. And then we say Aussie. We call him Aussie, right? Aussieman. Okay. Everyone knows it's Aussie. And Gyökeres. Gyökeres, right? Let's do that poll, guys. So poll is running, peeps. Go get your votes up. Which striker would you take in January to United? Vlahovic, Aussie, or Gyökeres? Start voting right here, right now. The poll is going. Come on, people, get it in. In the meantime, I'm going to go to the comment section. Vlahovic, what Madhouse is saying, is hot and cold. I'm not a fan. Yeah, he hasn't really broken through. I just don't see the hype, right? But is it better than Weghorst? Is it better than, not Weghorst, but Xerxes? 100%. Xerxes for me is not a striker. He's not a number 10. 9.5. We don't need a 9.5, right? So is this something that could come in and lead the line for a little bit? Yeah, why not? But for a seasonal loan, not for buy, right? Out of the three, what you're saying here, Nunes, Vlahovic, Osimhen, who would you chase? Nunes. Who's Nunes? You mean Darwin Nunes, or I don't know. Osimhen for sure, if this is one of those three, in my opinion. Let me see. Victor Osimhen, better Sporting Lisbon guy. Yeah, what you saying, like you sing. Yeah, depends on us. It depends what you're saying in us. We should have just paid money for Ivan Toney. Who knows? Where is Ivan Toney? Is he in Saudi League? Yeah, he is in Saudi League. Right, cool. Anyway, so the poll is running, and let's go into my formation while the poll is going. So hopefully you enjoyed the press conference. I hope you do smash the like on this video. If we actually look at Liverpool, are we frightened? What we're saying here, Vlahovic missed a sit against Milan tonight from 6 yards. He was subbed. Ouch. Ouch. He's the highest paid player, man. Highest paid player, right? Jesus Christ. Dino, what you're saying here, Dino is shouting out to say Osimhen is an out-and-out striker, which with pace we will lack up front. Yeah, he is the all-round striker that we need. So that is a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer. J United is saying, hey, Mick, I voted Gyökeres out for the three, and I voted Gyökeres out of the three as I'm not a fan of Vlahovic, and Aussie was the good he could have gone from Napoli to Turkish league. He would have gone one of the world giants. 100%. I prefer Prem striker than scores goals, if I'm honest, what Jay is saying. Okay, guys, fantastic. Thank you for getting involved, and I will check the poll as well. But let's go right into the game, shall we? Let's talk about the game. Are you confident? All right, so Liverpool is the team informed. They are the leaders, 100%. Now, do we fear them at Anfield? Yeah, they're good. But as what Ruben was saying, they're prepared for this, and hopefully they're prepared well, right? They had 1 week to train. We know the danger man is McAllister, and Gravenberch has been on massive form. You know, he just kicked into gear, and you need to stop that midfield, right? The way we're going to stop midfield, of course, Szoboszlai is there. Gakpo is always dangerous right now. Salah is the man, the talisman at the moment. He's on fire, unstoppable. And I can't believe that Liverpool don't want to offer him a contract, right? Diaz is a Diaz. Like, you know, he's always the shitster on top. There always scores against us. But interesting fact that Ruben was saying, like, or the fact is that we haven't won away at Anfield for 9 years. Doesn't give us much hope, to be honest. And Opta Score comes in with another damning report to say, listen, the win probability for us is not that high, according to the supercomputer as well. Guys, Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to believe. But at the end of the day, if you look at the match prediction here, Opta Score says 70.6% chance for Liverpool to win this game, and we have 12.7 according to Opta supercomputer. But the one to look out for, of course, how we will beat Liverpool, in my opinion, is to flood that midfield. Liverpool play, you know, the way they set up like pretty much a mid block, and they set up with a high pressing. Doesn't give you much time on the ball, so we need to be sort of flooding that midfield. And the way we were playing against Newcastle with two aging midfielders in terms of Casemiro and Eriksen, that was a suicide. That was a harakiri from the first beginning. That did not work, in my opinion. So we need to address those issues. Licha in the back was slow, lethargic, losing the ball, and Licha in the back three doesn't really work. So I have a solution to how we can do this, guys, if you are interested to hear my opinion. But guys, I want to get your opinions involved. How do you think we should line up? I have something prepared that I don't think that a 3-4-3 system against their traditional 3-4-3. I mean, what they play a 4-3-3 or sometimes a 4-2-3-1. Right, but it's working well for them, right? So how do we stop them? My opinion is that we play 5 midfielders. Hear me out. Method to the madness. We play a 3-5-2. 3-5-2. So you might call me mad, but Ruben Amorim said it himself. He's going to adapt, and the way we can stop them is to do following. I hope you can see my screen. Let me know what you think. Big up, Jay, everyone. Ugarte in, apparently he's back. But unfortunately, we have to start Andrew Onana. We don't have any better. And we don't have another goalkeeper unless you start Heaton, right? I will go with the following formation, 3-5-2 against Liverpool at Anfield. The reason per se why is we need to stop that midfield. The longer we can stay in this game, the more we agitate Liverpool and the Liverpool supporters. If we, for some miraculous reason, stay 0-0 in the first half, they will lose the shit. You know, Van Dijk was losing shit. McAllister start getting a red card potentially. We need to click McAllister. And the way we're going to do this, in my opinion, this is Mick Ruby's lineup telling you and Ruben Amorim, play the following formation. Andrew Onana in goal, Matthias de Ligt in the middle. Do not play Harry Maguire as of yet, yeah? Lenny Euro worked so good when he came in and replaced Martinez on the left. Lenny Euro used to play also on the left side. So instantly when Lenny Euro came in and replaced Martinez, there was crisp passes, there was more attempts, and him versus Mo Salah can really, really work. But Mazraoui needs to start as a right centre-back, 100%. You will understand why I'm doing this, right? Because if we all of a sudden flood that midfield the way it's a flat one, you have Dego Dalot as a wing-back, potentially, instead of Dego Dalot, go more attacking-minded, put in Garnacho to hold the width, because the defensive will be fine. And I have actually floated in Lisandro Martinez to play as a double pivot with Manuel Ugarte, Kobe Mainoo also in the midfield. Amad Diallo should go as a right wing back, because ever since we started Dego Dalot and Mazraoui, we have not been scoring goals. But if we put Amad on the wing there, he will absolutely terrorize Trent Alexander-Arnold and all them. And I choose, for the pressing reason, Bruno Fernandes on top together with Rasmus Højlund. What is your thoughts on that? Because I think that this is kind of a little bit pragmatic. We will play like, this is off the ball, right? If we play like a 3-5-2, and in transition, we shift back to our normal shape, right? Which could be like a 3-4-2. It could work. But I'm thinking like, how are we going to stop Gravenberch? How are we going to pocket Mo Salah? Well, Lenny Euro and Dego Dalot can pocket Mo Salah, man mark. And forget about this zonal marking. We need to go man for man. This is the only way I can see it. In terms of set corners, set pieces, move away from the set corners, zonal marking. We need to have man marking on that one. Don't just watch the ball or man, just go for it. Onana needs to command the box. If the corner is coming in, do not get sandwiched. Just push them aside. Yeah? You as a goalkeeper, you're the only one that's allowed to touch the ball in your 6-yard box, and that is your area, Onana. Be more of a leader. There is a reason, because the way I can see it, like, you know, Lenny Euro will kind of like, you know, run here together with Dego Dalot. Lisandro Martinez, you can form triangle here. Like, you can see how we can form different triangles. Ugarte will be the one sort of shielding it, and Kobe Mainoo can play more advanced. You know, there is always a system that you will have a defensive wing back, and that is kind of Dego Dalot, while Amad Diallo is bombing more forward, putting balls into the crosses into the box. Or potentially we can swap Diego Dalot for Garnacho. Let me know what you think. Do you think that is mad, or what do you think? I think that this could work, but I don't know if Ruben will do that. Maybe potentially he would do 3-4-2. I don't know. But I'm just thinking, like, and we need to stop that midfield, because that is the potent weapon. McAllister, Gravenberch and all of them. So we can sort of gang up, like, defensively. Sometimes we can be 5 in the back as well, right? The way we can stay into the game is what I said, like, the longer we stay in the game, the more agitated the players will get with Liverpool, right? Van Dijk will lose the shit. We know McAllister might draw a red card. Mo Salah, we need to stop him and pocket him so he doesn't get any chances. We need to be solid in defense. Harry Maguire against Mo Salah, no, that doesn't work. So we need Matthias de Ligt there. We need Lenny Euro with pace that can chase Mo Salah as well. How do you think about that? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think that is workable? I don't know. This is my thoughts and feelings, guys. At the end of the day, I don't see any solution, and I don't pick the team, so it will be damn interesting to see on Sunday when the lineup comes out as well. In terms of score prediction, do I dare to jinx it? Don't know, man. Hard one. I want to hear your thoughts and feelings. Let me know in the comments. What is your score prediction, first and foremost? Do you agree with this lineup, what I did, or do you have something else? Let me know in the chat. Let me just go in the poll as well to see. I'm going to finish this poll. Which striker would you take in January window? Let me see. Surprise, surprise. Vlahovic, 9%. Gurker is only 27%. And Aussie won with 64%. Interesting, because this morning, Gurker is won with 64%. Today, tonight, Aussie wins with 64%. End poll. Let me go back into the chat. Let me see what you guys are saying. Get your score predictions in. And let me see. Mama, Dalit should be defensive work only. Yes, 100%. That's why I chose Dalot. He's done well on Mo Salah before, so him and Lenny Euro to gang up on Mo Salah and Gravenberch on that side would be great. And then you have Amad Diallo like being more offensive minded, because Mazraoui can cover 100%. Not a bad shout actually to float Lisandro Martinez into the midfield. Right, he's good press resistant. He's good on the ball. Definitely can play like a defensively. Can also go forward. I don't know, Lisandro Martinez. We haven't tried him as a double pivot with Manuel Garte. So that could work. If not, you have alternatives. You can, instead of Diego Dalot, you can play Anthony as a left wing back. Could work. We can have very offensive wing backs, both bombing forward. That Anthony has the ability to do. He's got left foot. He can cross the ball, and this is what we've been missing with Diego Dalot, because he can't cross the ball with the left there. He has to turn and use his right foot. At the end of the day, my score prediction. You like the Leach in the midfield, yeah. I will love to see that. We've been saying that for quite a while. Dino, what you're saying here? I need to stop our wingbacks dropping into a back 5 out of possession. We leave the midfield overexposed. 100%. We need to stay high. Let Ugarte drop. Keep the width. 100%. Keep the width. Keep the width. Man, I don't know. In terms of my score prediction, I gotta be brave. Braveheart. Oh, god damn. Anfield, we haven't won there for 9 years. But I feel there's this little bird whispering in my ear, things that I don't want to hear. I don't think we're going to get slapped with 7-0. Realistically speaking, form goes out the window, what they say. True, but it all depends on how prepped the team is, and all depends on how Ruben Amorim sets up. As I said, start your strongest 11 from minute 1, right? Don't do chicken shit and then go in the second half and 2-0 down and throw in your best players. So it's coming down to Amorim, how he sets up. Will he go in 3-5-2? Will he go in will he change the formation totally? Will he play a 4-3-3? We don't know. So yeah, let me see. What you're saying here, Jay, Ugarte and Leach are strong pivots. Yeah, 100%. And Bruno and Maino as good number 10s. 100%, man. 100%. Safety first. Yeah, if we can just stay into the game first half, We know that they're going to lose the shit. You know, as I said, Van Disney is going to lose his crap. You know, McAllister potentially get a red card as well. There's always a red card in McAllister. So yeah. Maximum upset United 2-1. Right? 2-1. 0-0 in the first half, 1-1 and a late goal for United. Right. That is what I'm going to go for. Because I got to believe. But, you know, my heart says 2-1 to United, but my mind is kind of leaning towards defeat. And I hate to say that. But if I go on the win ratio, 2-1 to United. If we're going to lose, maximum 3-1 in that case. But it's just like, you know, I want to see performance, right? You know, I want to see results. Anyway, guys, safety first, use a condom, what they say. Will we have a double condom against on a slot? Guys, let me know in the comment section. It's been fantastic talking to you all. Listen, at the end of the day, Jarvis's Corner is live right now. Go and check, not Jarvis's Corner, Tactical Devils. Jarvis is doing a live show. Go and check out more tactics at Jarvis's channel. It's live right now. I believe it should be 9 p.m. UK. I'm out of here because I don't want to collide with Jarvis. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? In the live chat as well. After the chat as well, let me know your score prediction, your lineup, all that jazz. We need to believe, man. Nice one, everyone. Nice one, Jay. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. It's been a great stream. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. I'm out of here. This has been Mick Ruby, MUFC RealistTV. See you on Sunday. Glory, Man United. Bye for now. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC RealistTV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.